Hey there everybody, PTPOP here, leading you out of the call center rabbit hole, one grain of truth at a time. Today I'm going to talk about recent headlines where AI is taking everybody's jobs away. And what I thought I'd do today is discuss this in a little bit of detail, because every week another headline screams about artificial intelligence replacing human workers. It's everybody, guys. It's from call centers to copywriters, truck drivers to tech support. But is AI really taking over, or are we just watching another industrial revolution and fast forward? It's a good question, isn't it? Because as I scanned through all these videos today, I was trying to figure out which one to really focus on, because some of them are contradictory. And today we're going to dive into some stories to show how automation, greed, and so-called innovation are reshaping the modern workforce, one pink slip at a time. And I'm not going to focus on any one specific video. I thought what I'd do here today is, scan the thumbnails here. I did a search for AI layoffs. And as you go through this, what I find interesting is that there's a lot of stories on this. When I did the search, it came up with, here's my keyword search. And how many results did it come up with here?
Welcome back.
What I thought I'd do here is just go through a bunch of different thumbnails, just hover over them to let them play a little bit, because some are from CNBC. A lot of them are from CNBC. Most of them are from CNBC Today. Different shows, but go through these and watch some of them on your own, because they'll contradict each other. Some will say, well, AI is a very expensive process in converting it from humans to AI, and it's not going to happen overnight. Others are saying it's happening right now. They're doing what they traditionally do in this country, is they're creating contradictory stories to confuse the people, to make them impotent, not willing to fight and stand up for themselves. So let's start off with this one up here.
Of the morning. Are AI layoffs real, or are they a scapegoat for what's going on in the employment picture in this country?
So here already he's creating dissension by saying, could they be really not what they're perceived to be? They're a scapegoat. They really want to provide confusion.
Christina joins us now with that story. Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew. Well, Amazon, Chegg, Microsoft, Meta, Salesforce, the list continues. Tech companies just are cutting tens of thousands of jobs, and some of them are blaming AI. But at NVIDIA's GTC in DC yesterday, top CEOs were telling us something completely different about what's driving these cuts. For example,
See, no, they're creating contradictory stories to create confusion amongst the public. Confusion creates disinterest, confusion creates apathy. I'm just saying.
Perplexity CEO says the AI narrative is missing the point. Listen in.
Overhiring they did in the COVID era when they didn't actually need to. The results of that are being seen now.
Okay, so they're passing off COVID overhiring as the reason why they're having layoffs now. COVID ended almost 6 years ago, guys. All right, so let's try this one. Layoffs latest. Amazon AI layoffs. What to know as companies cut back.
We're talking big names like Amazon and Target. Some companies point to rising operational costs from new tariffs. Others are restructuring their corporate teams or redirecting money to artificial intelligence. Federal employees have also been impacted this year. The Trump administration cut thousands of jobs through its goal of reducing the size of the federal workforce.
Now, these stories are recent. The one from CNBC was from 12 days ago. This one is from 10 days ago. And they're already lacing in other things that have nothing to do with AI. They're saying it's tariffs and all this other stuff from the Trump administration. They're weaving in confusion to make you think you're not really, your fear of AI is really not real.
Workforce. Many government employees are also now going on weeks working without pay or on furlough because of the ongoing shutdown. Amazon just announced its latest round of job cuts. It's slashing 14,000 corporate positions. It says it's streamlining operations and redirecting resources towards AI. Amazon's headquarters are in Seattle. Sebastian Robertson reports from there with more details and reaction.
And if you go down here, you got widespread layoffs highlight impact of artificial intelligence. This is from Good Morning America or on Today on NBC.
Corporate positions.
Let's start it over here.
Corporate positions. In a markets at record highs as excitement over artificial intelligence drives big-time money into stocks. But that same technology may also be transforming the American workforce. Amazon announcing its largest job cuts in years, eliminating 14,000 corporate positions. In a note to its employees, the company calling AI the most transformative technology we've seen since the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it's the strangest thing here. They're really pushing AI. They're going all guns ablaze to push AI, push AI, push AI, take jobs. Why do you think corporations are doing this? You think it's because it's more efficient, really? Well, efficiency means getting rid of people and improving profits and cutting back costs. So people have to go. People are always
Internet.
the one to go.
More convinced that
The
we
first
need
thing
to be
to be cut.
organized more leanly. UPS also slashing nearly 48,000 workers, citing various circumstances for its moves, including opportunities to invest in certain technologies. Jensen Huang, CEO of chipmaker NVIDIA, the company at the center of the AI revolution, believes the tech will make people more productive.
My belief is that
This is what he believes. Look at how serious he is as he looks into the camera. Because he wants you to believe in AI, whether it takes your job and keep you from putting food on the table.
everyone's jobs will change because of AI. You're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to somebody who uses AI.
The CEO of
That's such bullshit. That is such bullshit because as an artist, I have used AI to create things because I can't afford to hire anybody else. So there's other people I could have hired if I had the money, if it wasn't so expensive. You know, I could have hired all kinds of people to do camera work, but I'm doing everything in AI. There's also actors in Hollywood that are going to be put out of business, writers being put out of business. There's going to be editors put out of business. There's going to be all kinds of people in Hollywood put out of business. But he's trying to tell you, don't worry. You're not losing your job to AI. You're learning it because you don't know how to use AI.
That everyone's jobs will change because of AI. You're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to somebody who uses AI.
The CEO of Salesforce recently said AI helped cut his customer support staff nearly in half.
Customer support. They cut it in half with AI.
While Microsoft has had thousands of layoffs as the company invested heavily in OpenAI, the developer of ChatGPT. The company's co-founder Bill Gates speaking with CNBC about AI's influence.
Although it hasn't been seen in large numbers, over the next several years, there will be some.
Okay. AI hype versus workplace reality. This is from Financial Times.
The last big tech bubble
The
burst at the start of
The
this.
last big tech bubble burst ages ago.
The last big tech bubble burst at the start of this century, and we may be heading that way again.
The kind of investment wave in AI we've seen is like probably nothing ever before in history.
Hundreds of billions of dollars are being spent on automating workplaces.
We have this amazing technology. However, we're not seeing adoption fully yet in every pocket of the economy.
Only 1% of CEOs have a fully formed AI strategy.
But I bet you they have a, pedophile island strategy.
With such high stakes, will businesses see a return on investment? I'm Isabel Barrett. I lead the...
It just goes on and on. You can scroll and scroll and scroll. Creative destruction, AI is wiping out tens of thousands of white-collar jobs.
Companies are quickly adopting AI in the workplace, and white-collar jobs, well, they are evaporating. This week, one of the nation's largest employers, Amazon, made its message to office employees quite clear. Thank you, but no thanks. Amazon, of course, isn't alone. Big companies are realizing they can reduce headcount and cut costs without risking productivity. And this could just be the tip of the iceberg.
No, it's true. I mean, you think about it. You're some C-suite group of people from some big company like Amazon, and you can see a way of cutting headcount, live bodies from your payroll without affecting productivity and increasing the bottom line, increasing profits. So, well, hell yeah, they're going to do it. They don't give a crap about you. These people don't care about you. These corporations don't care if you have food on the table, a roof over your head, or you're living in the street. Anything to increase profits. And at what point do we say enough?
We've been waiting to see whether there would be a lot of layoffs coming because the economy is slowed, because of the tariffs, because of other economic policies. And we may be starting to see that turning point. It's been slower than anticipated. The question is, how many of these are actually in the United States and how many of them are going to be carried out in the near future? The challenge.
See, this headline says U.S. companies announce most October job cuts in over 20 years.
Numbers came out today, the biggest jump since 2003, biggest number of layoffs announced in October. But that, again, it's just announcements. So,
what does he mean it's just announcements? Do you think they're just teasing us, dude? I mean, where do these stuffed shirts come from? Oh, just make announcements. He enunciates announcements. Like that's all that matters. It's just an announcement. Oh, we're just talking about it. We're just having coffee over it. We're not really going to lay off 20,000 people. Are you kidding me? We're just announcing it, just to flap our gums. Where do these people? How do these people find work? You know, they don't these companies don't make announcements if they don't have to. If they could do it all under the radar, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't let anybody know because they're afraid of what it'll do to their stock price. So let me know if AI has affected your job. I just want to show you that. Scroll through here, see what you think. How has AI taken your job away? And how has it helped you or hurt you? You know, it doesn't hurt everybody. I'm using it to make a movie. I've used it to make a couple different music videos where I could have very easily hired somebody to do it, but people are charging these outrageous prices. They hear I want to make a music video, and they're like, well, that'll be $50,000 there, Pete. Well, fuck you, buddy. I'm not paying you $50,000 to make a dinky little call center or music video. So, are we cutting our own throat? Because we're charging too much? Are we asking too much because we want to eat and keep a roof over our head? And these greedy corporate types are just saying, screw you. If we can do this for free, we're going to do it for free. We'll get a bot in here to do the job you can do 1,000 times over. So has that affected you? Let me know. Because you know what? The blues are still going to get you no matter what, Mr. Corporate CEO. Let me know in the comments. Give me the thumb up. Give me the thumb up. Give me the thumb up the backside. Give me the thumbs up. Subscribe. Let me know what you think here in the comments. How AI is affecting your job if you've lost your job due to AI. Hasta la vista, baby. And I'll leave you with Blues Still Gonna Get You by yours truly, Peter Tompkins.
The blues still gonna get you. Blues, blues, blues. They're chasing after you.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?